What's up, everyone? This is Betamax. My name is Fidel, and joining me, as always, is Eddie and Birdie. What's up, guys?
What up?
Hello.
On this episode, we're gonna be, I guess you could say, some haters on this episode.
Damn.
No, we're gonna be talking about movies that are like universally loved and just generally well liked that we don't like. Right?
Yeah. So movies, I guess, that we can acknowledge. Well, I guess some movies that we can acknowledge that they're good movies, but we're just not a fan of.
They can be that, but for
But
me,
there's a few that I'm here that I'm like, I don't know how they're loved.
okay,
Like certain
okay.
films.
But I do feel like you guys are gonna have more to say on this than me, just because
Yeah, I made a list, dude.
I know, like I generally like I like everything basically, so because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah,
so.
you're welcome, dude.
So you're telling me you love the sequel to The Mask?
Get out, dude.
I never met anyone that liked that movie, dude.
Fuck
And
no.
I saw like the first like half hour. I think it's still terrible.
Okay, would you rather watch Son of the Mask or Kid Ace Ventura?
Fuck.
I'd rather watch Kid Ace Ventura, dude.
Yeah,
I'd rather watch Kids.
the Larry Clark film.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
what. That's what.
I thought you meant like actual kids. Like,
No, what the hell?
like babysit.
I'm gonna call the cops on you, dude.
Anyways.
But I want to go first just to get mine out of the way. The first one I want to mention is actually one I feel like is pretty generally loved within like the horror community. Is the Friday the 13th. I'm not a big fan of.
The original?
Yeah.
I think it's called Jason.
I like Jason X, but just because of how fucking ridiculous it is.
That movie is fucking hilarious.
But I've never really been a big fan of like the Jason franchise.
It has more shitty film. It's kind of like the Halloween franchise.
There's more bad than good.
More bad than good, yeah. It has
But
some
I mean,
weird-
I'm not really like into it like at all. So.
I consider those movies like novelty franchises. You know.
Yeah,
Like the merch is like way more popular than the movie.
That's true.
You know?
I think, yeah. I mean, he's just really iconic.
yeah.
But the first one, like you mentioned,
It's his mom though. Like
Yeah,
he's
his
not,
mom's
he's
the
not
killer. and he doesn't come out till the very end,
Yeah.
like when he comes out of the water, and that's it. I could see why.
I
don't know. It's really dated, and I think even for its time, it wasn't like that great of a film.
Do you like it, Birdie? I'm just talking the original, just the
Yeah.
very first one.
I remember watching it like when I was a kid, and that was the last time I watched it, and I thought it was like spooky, but no, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, I'm not a big fan.
I did like that ending a lot.
Yeah.
Where he comes out, but I don't know.
The one where he comes out of the water.
Yeah.
When he pops out of the water, but then that's not the real ending though, because right after that, the girl like wakes up, like she it was a dream or something.
That I don't remember.
So then like, I don't know. So then it's like, oh, so that didn't really happen, which I think it should have just ended like when he came out of the water, and then boom, credits.
Yeah.
But then it turns out that wasn't even real. So it's kind of, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't like that ending. Never mind.
Never
Fuck that
mind.
movie.
Another one is actually a movie like we've discussed, specifically Birdie and me has discussed, is Us. Jordan Peele's Us.
Oh yeah.
Like I remember when that movie came out and then all the praise it was getting like online. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I like to Get Out. Like this one should be good too, and I didn't like it.
I enjoyed Get Out more than I did Us. I didn't really care for that movie either.
Us.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. Everyone was hyping it up big time.
Yeah.
And
Like they were putting it on this pedestal as like, oh, Jordan Peele is like the new king of horror.
yeah,
I was like, yeah, okay, like I think I like Get Out like a little more than you guys like it, but I wouldn't have called him like the new king of horror. Like
No, not at all. Well,
That's
I think I like I explained in the
yeah, because we have an episode where we discuss it.
but just to like save people from like going all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had feelings about that movie and that guy, and I think I mentioned it before while we were recording with Eddie. That I don't think Jordan Peele is like a master of horror. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or suspense. like I said, I think that kind of praise belongs to someone like Ari Aster. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Us was like, cause again, I'm gonna mention what we talked about.
Yeah. No, of course.
But yeah, like like was it me and you just us watching it?
Yeah. We just the two of us. Yeah, we went to see it.
Yeah, and then like I was watching it, and I was like, at the end, I was just like, oh man, what a great idea!
Yeah.
What a great idea this movie was, because I really thought like that just like popped in my head. Like after the credits started rolling, I was like, oh man, this was such a good idea, dude. Like this was such a good idea, but the execution was so whack. Like like it was just so terrible. Like I was like, man, this like I couldn't get over the fact that I just witnessed like an original idea get so butchered. Like it was gnarly.
Damn. Went down the wrong tube.
But
I remember thinking the movie was very predictable. Like I saw that ending coming like immediately.
yeah, like I don't know. Like there was a lot of things that he did where I was just like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And there was a lot of pieces of dialogue where I was like, I mean, I guess you had to do that because you think I'm dumb.
Yeah.
So I mean, but then again, you're
Like
treating
exposition or what?
Huh?
Exposition? Like where they just explain everything to you? Or
Kinda. He like it's just kind of like it wasn't even like exposition that was like explaining itself. It was more of like just pieces of dialogue that were kind of like, see, wasn't this obvious? And now I'm telling you how obvious it is, and it was like,
yeah.
Like I said, it's like I guess you think I'm dumb, but you're also making a movie where you're making me think I'm smart.
Yeah.
So I don't like you. You know? So I don't like you for that, you know.
I don't remember that movie that much. I've seen it once, and I remember thinking, nah, I'm cool with never seeing this again.
I don't think I've seen it again since.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah. And like Eddie said, like I'm cool with not seeing it again. Like, it doesn't really interest me to see it again.
Yeah.
But the third movie I had, then like I couldn't really think of anything else because I mean generally I do like everything,
Yeah.
but I feel like this one's a little controversial. I guess is Wizard of Oz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not.
Dude, I love that film.
I know.
Ah, it's such a great movie, dude. Why don't you like it?
I don't know. Like I've tried seeing it. I've tried watching it several times and I just find it boring. Like,
does it just feel like outdated to you?
No, not at all. Because I mean, there's other movies I've watched from that time period that I love, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's just it doesn't catch my attention. It doesn't interest me. Like, I don't find it like entertaining.
I know you say you don't like musicals. Is that part of it or no?
I don't think so. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know what it is.
That movie is definitely one of my first experiences with a horror movie.
Yeah.
Because I think I always feel like I'm watching a horror movie, even though it's not.
It's very creepy.
Like I always feel like I'm watching a horror movie when I'm watching that movie. Like even when I first watched it when I was a kid, because like my mom had like the VHS and she used to put it on when she would like leave me in the living room and go cook or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember watching it, just being so creeped out by it and like thinking like, oh, this is like one of the scariest movies I ever seen. But being older and watching it, like I really enjoyed it. You know, I think like it's definitely one of my favorites. But I don't understand you not liking it.
I just remember thinking like, what's the actress's name that plays Dorothy?
Damn, we
Michael,
should all
Michael
know
Jackson.
we
That's
should
the
all
whiz,
know
homie.
this.
Well, I just remember not liking, like, being annoyed by her voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, it's crazy the hell. I don't know. This could be like a different subject for video, but the shit that she went through for this movie.
No, I know.
Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure everyone's heard about it, but it's fucking nuts. But you thought she was annoying?
Yeah, because, like I said, like, I generally like everything, so I had to Google, like, the most beloved films, like, of all time.
Yeah.
So I was going down lists, and then, like, Us was on there, so I, like, that's where I got the idea to talk about that one. And then Wizard of Oz came up, and immediately, like, all those, like, feelings, like, memories came back. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to mention this one.
Sucks.
Yo, that shit is whack. No, I just, like, I don't think, it's just boring to me. Like,
Yeah.
I can't get into it.
Damn, dude. That movie's so gorgeous to look at, though. But I don't know. Yeah, I want to say I see your point, but I don't.
I get it.
I definitely see your point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's definitely movies around that era where I'm just like, boring. This is fucking boring as shit. Like, cause I feel like that a lot about old stuff.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'll hardly ever go back to like old school films around that era. Even though like there's so many people that like talk like how we talk, and they're just like, oh dude, you have to fucking watch Casablanca, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that because like
or you have to fucking watch like the
Citizen Kane.
Yes, and I'm just like, I don't want to watch it because it's fucking old and it's probably gonna bore the fuck out of me, you know, because I'm like so into this era of filmmaking that just going backwards, it's not gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like, because that does definitely interest me, just because I love watching movies, and that just, I guess, because of like the whole online community and like YouTube community is just, oh, you gotta watch these films. Like, if you love film, you gotta watch like Casablanca.
Like, I wish I
Citizen
could have
Kane.
watched those films when I was just like barely discovering what truly a movie is.
Yeah.
Which would have been like around high school. Like, I wish I would have watched those films around that time. Then I probably right now would be like, oh man, yeah, they're so good. But it's like I've gone so deep into the rabbit hole of what the art of like making film is now, that it's like it's just like, if I go that way, it's just gonna make me feel like I'm going backwards, and I'm not.
Like I think another one from that era that would fall under that would be Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
See, like that one, maybe I wouldn't like. I would definitely want to watch that one, you know. Or there's like other ones like Fiddler on the Roof, where I know I'd be like, oh man, this one's so loved, but I know I'm gonna be like, I don't wanna, you know what I mean?
It's super random, but did you guys ever like look up or hear about the myth about the midget that hung himself in the movie?
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Didn't it end up being like a crane or something?
Yeah. Now that everything's all HD, like you can clearly see it. Yeah, it was just like a crane or something.
I got into that theory like a lot too.
Yeah,
I did too.
And then did you guys like find that YouTube video where there's like 3 or 4 versions that they did, where it's like, yeah, they tried to edit it out and like they put this and that and this and that.
I feel like I did.
I got super into it, and that's why that's why I watched that movie, because like I got so into it that like I would watch it and just stare at the background to see like if anything else happens.
But didn't it make you appreciate the movie more?
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna tell Fidel that like there's like, of course they built these like large sets and stuff, but like in the background they just painted like trees that made it look like it's just like this field, you know?
Yeah.
And like I fucking love that. Like I don't know, it's just a pretty film to me, and like I don't know.
I mean, I won't deny that it does look beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can say that that movie is ugly. Just it's not. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird to me. I did not expect that to be on the list.
But yeah, like those are my 3. Like, who wants to go next? You go, Eddie. You got your notebook.
All right, let's plow through these. The first one is just one that I always bring up because I've never met anyone that dislikes this movie.
That dislikes it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know anyone that doesn't like this movie. Scott Pilgrim.
Oh my god, dude.
I fucking hate that movie.
Well,
dude.
I don't even think you like Edgar Wright movies at all, don't you? Like,
what else has he done?
Hot Fuzz.
I like Hot Fuzz.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
The World's
I like
End.
all his movies, dude. I didn't know he made that one.
You didn't?
No.
Dude, Scott Pilgrim is so fucking good.
I don't like it, dude.
Scott Pilgrim is like, that's one of my feel good movies, dude.
I wanted to watch it in theater because it was in theaters this past weekend.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but like when I went to look up tickets, it was like sold out like immediately.
All right, dude. Like, it's one of those films that I can honestly say I don't fucking get it. Like, you can literally use that term to me when about this film, like, oh, you just don't get it, and I'll be like, yeah, you're fucking right, dude. I don't understand that.
So what do you interpret of, like, what's your interpretation of it? Like,
it's just fucking weird, and I know that's weird coming from
I
me.
know, I was about to say.
I don't get it, dude. Like, I've tried many times to watch it, and I
damn,
can't.
you're coming in hot, homie.
I know, dude.
I fucking love that movie. Like,
I know, dude.
I love the music. I love the way it looks, like the style of it. It's just, it's very like video game esque, and like the comic book. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen like the comic book at all.
The comic book?
I hadn't seen, because that movie came out like what, 2012,
something like
11?
that.
So, but yeah, like that movie put like Edgar Wright like on the map for me.
Do you not like it because it has the vegan police in it?
That's the only part I like. No, dude.
But he was also the few directors that I think the only one that he approached Nintendo to use some of their stuff, and they were like, "Well, let's see the script. Yeah, you can use it."
Yeah.
Like, cause like I mentioned before in like a past episode, Nintendo's so like clingy to everything they own. Like if you go
Because
up to
of
them,
Super Mario.
yeah, like if you go up to them with anything, they'll immediately like, no, we don't want to.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like we'll let you know when we want to. But
So it's based off an actual comic book.
Yeah, it's like a little graphic novel.
it's like a 6-book graphic novel,
Yeah.
but it's like basically an American manga.
Yeah.
Cause this guy, I forgot the guy's name's like something O'Reilly, but
And it looks like 8-bit, like 8-bit video games.
The
almost.
comic book.
A little bit.
Mm.
Yeah.
it looks more like a
Kind of like
cartoon.
pixelated, or
No,
Not
no.
necessarily pixelated. It's 2D, I should
Okay.
say.
but yeah, I don't know. I don't like the soundtrack. I don't like the
dude.
style. I don't like anything about that movie.
I love everything about that movie.
I hate everyone in that damn movie, dude. In this movie,
So good, dude. It's so good.
no.
All right, what else you got?
All right, the next one's. This is even. I'm just like, I want to like this movie because all of the other movies I've seen from this director, I've loved.
He's gonna say Green Inferno. Watch.
Inglourious Bastards.
You don't like Inglourious Bastards?
No,
Really?
I don't like that movie.
That one I could kind of understand.
I wouldn't say that
From
one
you?
is like.
But that's just another one that like I've never met anyone who didn't like it.
I feel like
it does
Inglourious.
get a lot of praise though.
It does get a lot of praise. I feel like that movie falls under the same category of like Fight Club, where like it's that usually like that macho guy that loves that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, like, I love Quentin Tarantino. I love Michael Fassbender. Like, it has a bunch of actors that I love. The idea, the story, it's like up my alley.
Yeah.
It's gory. It's like about Nazis. It's about doing all that, like, about killing them, and it like rewrites history.
Yeah.
Like, it's so over the top. And that sounds like something I would fucking absolutely love. And I
Dude, Christoph Waltz as
I
Hans
know,
Landa is incredible.
I know, and I can't, like, this is one of those rare movies that I can't pick out why I don't like it, because the acting is like amazing, the direction is good, like, I don't know what, something about it, I can't sit through it all.
No.
I don't know.
That's pretty surprising.
Yeah, it's weird. This is the only one on the list that I can't back it up. Like, I can't argue.
Yeah.
But yeah. Next one. The Lion King.
The animated
original.
one? The animated
Yeah.
one? Really?
Dude, that's like my favorite Disney movie of all time, dude. That's like.
I fucking love The Lion King.
Even as a kid, though, I would not, like, my brother would put the tape in and I would take it out. Just like, I don't want to watch this. I want to watch Toy Story or something.
Dude,
I don't know.
I would have hated you growing up.
Yeah, that's another one I can't. Even as a kid, man, I couldn't.
All right, you could leave, dude.
I tried watching it, like, not recently, but like a year or two ago, and I couldn't, dude.
That's such a good movie, dude.
I'm telling you, dude.
Hey, what do you have against JTT, homie?
Who's JTT?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas plays young Simba.
I like Pinocchio, dude.
Dude, I fucking love that Pinocchio.
The live action one?
Yeah, that Pinocchio's so sick.
I used to watch that shit all the time.
Me too.
I don't
We
think
could
I've
be
seen
childhood
that
friends again.
I don't think I've seen that one.
All right. The next one is from the 80s. Breakfast Club.
Do you like John Hughes films at all, though?
What else has he made?
16 Candles.
Yeah, I like that one.
No,
Pretty in Pink.
Pretty in Pink.
Never seen that.
16 Candles.
No, but this is one that I
Ferris
watched.
Bueller's Day Off.
That was whatever. I could watch it, but
And then he had his hand. I think he wrote Home Alone 1 and 2.
I agree with you on this one. I don't like that film. But it's definitely like a film where it's like you had to love it back when it came out.
maybe that's what it is.
I think that's what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
Like it's an old movie that's just way too old. Like it didn't age well
I don't know,
compared
man.
to movies that came out before its time. Like
It's very stereotypical. Like the characters are very stereotypical. But I remember reading this theory. It's just a theory
Yeah.
that all the characters are just different personalities of one of the characters, and it's like the goth girl. It's like just her, like
She's
all
fucking schizophrenic or what?
apparently, and like that's why that each character is very stereotypical. Like you got the jock, the popular girl, like the fucking rebel, the nerd, the goth, and then like especially like what buys it or what makes the theory credible, I guess, is like she ends up with the jock at the end. But I mean, I could kind of see that because I honestly don't see you liking any of his movies, really.
Like 16 Candles, I dig, but yeah, this movie, like, I don't know. I've seen it like 5-6 times and like throughout my life, and like I've sat through it, the whole thing, but I just like I don't know, like I don't get it either. And that song at the end, that famous song,
Don't you
Yeah.
forget about me.
I fucking hate that song, and it just happens to be like the main song from that movie.
Yeah.
So combine those two together, it's just like, ugh, it's a shit show for me.
How do you not like the message though that anybody who's different can be friends no matter what?
Because you can't, dude.
Yeah, Eddie.
All right, what else you got?
What did you get?
All right, I got one more, I think, from the 80s. Grease.
I like Grease actually.
Like the country? Or?
Yeah. Fucking hate that place, dude.
What? They're gyros or bombs?
True. Never mind. Take it back.
Sandy.
Sandy.
Well, you don't like John Travolta or Olivia Newton-John?
I just don't like that movie, dude.
You don't like the fact that all the high school kids look like they're in their fucking early like
dude,
40s,
that's
late
so
30s.
fucking gnarly, dude.
That is very true. I always forget it's a high school movie.
Yeah.
I always forget that. But
This is not like an undergrad school movie. It's a fucking high school movie.
Jesus.
Everybody looks like they're like losing hair and like
I know
they're all
fucking
grizzled and shit. No, I like that movie though. I genuinely like that movie.
Oh man, I don't know. I can't. No, I don't like the music. I don't like the
I
message.
don't fucking like that movie either, but it's not because I don't know. I just think it's like a whatever movie. I definitely don't like. Oh man, this movie's sick. But
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not saying like, oh my god, this movie's fucking incredible, but I mean, I
could
enjoy
live
it.
without it. Like if it didn't exist, I think the world would still be the same.
Second one's better.
No, but this is like another one that would come up on a lot of lists of like.
Yeah, that one
it has a
definitely
huge
was
cult
on there.
following. All right,
Yeah, but it's all old people too.
all right. This one I think is a given. If you listen to the podcast,
I already know.
I'm gonna combine these two together because they just fall on the same platform. Black Panther and the Avenger films.
Oh, I was not expecting that one actually. Well, actually, I was expecting you to bring up like a Marvel movie, but I thought you were gonna say a different movie that you constantly
What did
bring
you
up.
think?
A movie that you constantly Dark Knight Rises.
You fucking ruined my surprise, dude. That was gonna be the last one.
Well, then why'd you ask me? Why'd you ask me what I think?
Shut up.
A lot of people actually don't like that one.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
The
Dark
Knight
Knight Rises.
Oh, not that one.
Oh,
I was just gonna bring that up to be haha funny,
Oh,
but no,
so like any of the Avenger films, like none of them. You're saying,
I don't.
but you're singling out Black Panther.
I'm specifically talking about the last two, the 2-part movies.
Like
Avenger.
Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah,
I was actually gonna bring up Infinity War
what
because
about Black Panther?
I fucking
Because you
hated
did
it.
mention that one.
I hated that movie too.
you hate it. Like,
I did not like it.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
hated that movie too. I thought that movie was. I do not think that movie. I know that movie is one of the most overrated movies on the planet of the Earth. Like I think it's like the most mediocre, or like less than that. But for some reason, like people just think it's like the shit. And
I think it was just because like, oh, it's the first like black like superhero and he's gonna have his own movie.
okay, that
and-
I agree with you with people saying that, which I don't understand because what the fuck is Blade?
Yeah, they just don't.
well, not that either. But it's like what's like, I don't know. There's like other
Yeah,
like.
Just because like it has like this important thing behind it doesn't mean it's good. You know what I mean? It.
And then the villain was very like I remember like people being like, "Oh, dude, like Killmonger was such a unique villain." It's like, no, he pretty much took the template of like the Joker and like the Punisher and just like they just made him sound good for some reason, and it's just like, I mean, I've seen it all before. I have no idea.
There was nothing like unique about this movie.
Yeah.
It's just rehashed shit that you've seen everywhere else, just stylized, I guess.
And the CGI is fucking terrible.
I don't know how it won like best effects of the year or something, some bullshit.
Ever since you pointed out the CGI in that fight sequence between him and Killmonger.
I was
Like,
the one
that's
that
all
pointed. I was the one that
oh, it was
pointed
you,
it out
yeah, it
to
was
you.
you. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you kept praising it, dude.
Yeah, because
You
I
kept,
remember
like, you kept,
liking
like, no,
it.
bro, like it's tight, like it looks so
Hey,
real.
I
And I'm like,
I drank the Kool-Aid,
I'm
homie.
like, dude.
I drank the Kool-Aid.
I'm like, dude, go play like an Xbox 360 game. It's pretty much the same shit.
But ever since you pointed it out to me and like I watched it, I was like, holy fuck, this is really bad.
I couldn't, like, dude, that was so frustrating going through that with you because I couldn't let you keep going on being like, no, dude, it's so good, it's so good. It's like, no, bro, it doesn't. It seriously doesn't. Like, it's so shitty.
Yeah, it's really bad. Like, it's really bad.
This movie, I kind of did something similar to you, where I looked up like the top 100 films of all time, and I kind of went down it. And this one always popped up on a different list. It was
Yeah.
always there, and I'm just
It was always
why
there.
the fuck is this on here?
I mean,
Like,
I like the movie, but I wouldn't say it's like amazing.
I remember when it came out, everyone, like even people that aren't into films, were like talking about it, like at my job and everything. And Eddie, have you seen this movie? I'm like, fuck no, dude. I already knew it was gonna be garbage from the beginning, and I don't know. I couldn't get through it all. I gave up about halfway, but yeah, like I hated everything about it. Like, there was no characters I enjoyed. The CGI was horrible.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on this one.
I don't know. And then fucking Avengers.
And,
Those fucking
Infinity War.
cowards. Fucking coward ass movie. Fucking. I hate it, dude. Like,
I think
it was the most predictable shit ever. And I hate when movies do that, where they ruin something that they created in the past. Where it's like, you could have done something honorable and like something unique, and you could have been a pioneer, but you took the coward's way out and like had to appeal to people and had to end everything neatly. And it's like, when Iron Man died, like, really, was it that big of a fucking shock? I thought, I swear to God, go back, I'm pretty sure I called it, like, someone's gonna die.
No, I remember us talking about it.
I said, I called it. I'm like, everyone called it. Like, the internet was like, oh, they're gonna use time travel and bring everyone back. And then the fucking directors of that fucking movie went online and tweeted, no, we're not gonna do that. And was that supposed to throw everyone off and be like, oh my God, they did use time travel, but the director said they weren't. Like, I don't know, what the fuck were they thinking?
I
fucking hate those movies, dude.
I enjoy them.
And I remember I saw it, and they do what they do in like all these trash superhero movies, like when they're like in this epic battle and they're just slaughtering all the bad guys, and for some reason, like, the good guys never get hurt.
Yeah.
They happen to dodge everything, and it's just like, dude, this is 2021. Like, who the fuck is still watching this? Like, if you're not a 5-year-old, you shouldn't like this.
What?
No, dude, I'm fucking no. There's no fucking there's no tension in it. I'm like, I know they're gonna be okay. Like, the only way they get hurt is the explosion happens and like, oh, they got some dirt. Their fucking
They
uniform
got a dirt
is a little,
smudge on their
yeah.
their
They have a
cheek
little
or something.
cut on their eyebrow. They got some dirt on their uniform. But yeah, I was watching. I'm like, oh, this is fucking garbage. Like, even for like a comic book movie, like, I was just like, this is supposed to be like your A game. This is supposed to be like you putting all your chips on the table, and this is what you have to give. I don't know. Let's move on.
I enjoy those movies.
The next one, I don't know. I'm curious what you guys' thoughts on it. Avatar.
Okay.
that I put that one right next to Black Panther.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think
As it being overhyped or what?
Yeah, I think it's one of the most overrated movies like on the planet. I think Black Panther definitely surpasses it on that level, but yeah, I think Avatar is like.
I remember I remember the first time I watched it and I was like, this movie's cool, but I didn't think anything like amazing of it, you know?
Yeah, I didn't get the hype.
Yeah, like it was like, oh, you like.
But it
you
was
gotta see it.
it was like beautiful.
Yeah. It definitely was.
Yeah, it's a good film. Like, it looks amazing, especially like if you saw it back in the day, like with 3D.
Yeah.
Like all the little subtle things in the background, like were popping out. Like they just did a good job visually, but it was nothing original.
No, I mean Pocahontas, Ferngully, like what else?
Yeah, and
Like-
it's like I don't know how it got the hype that it got, and now it has like this giant following. And like, are they still making part 2? Do you know?
Yeah,
They're
they're
making like part 7s, dude.
they're
What?
yeah. There's 2, 3, and 4 being simultaneously filmed, and once they're all done being filmed,
They're gonna release it.
they're gonna be released a year apart.
Yeah, I don't know.
And like I remember reading about that, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I definitely like never really understood, or not necessarily understood the hype. I just didn't buy into it, you know,
Yeah.
because it does look cool, you know, like especially if you watched it when it first came out in theaters, like in the IMAX and stuff, it was fucking tight. But like story wise, is like, I mean, this just seemed recycled. Like I've seen this before,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I guess I can somewhat agree with you on that.
Yeah. That's why I put it on the list. Is just I don't know. That's like another one of those movies that I like rarely find anyone that doesn't like it. All right. Save the best for last. And I'm pretty sure Fidel knows what's up. Fast and the Furious.
What? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Okay, are you saying like in general, like all the movies?
I'm putting them all together.
All together?
Every single one.
Dude. Those movies are fucking terrible, but they're fucking tight.
No, dude. I don't know
Dude,
how the fuck they're so popular.
It's just, I don't know, dude. Like,
It's like these fucking macho fucking guys at the gym that just
dude, they're
like,
dumb. They're dumb movies. But that's it. They know they're dumb movies. Like,
Yeah, I don't understand. That's one movie franchise that just makes Fidel like a mystery to me. You know, like that's definitely like the fact that you like those always makes me sketchy on how you like I always think twice now because of you. Like,
shit.
like when you're like, oh, like you gotta watch this. I'm like,
this is the same guy who likes the Fast
yeah.
and
I'm like,
Furious movies.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
No, it should be like, I'm gonna definitely watch this because he likes the Fast and the Furious.
All right, it's one of those films that, like you said, like it's self-aware kind of,
Yeah.
like how ridiculous it is, but they have such a high budget. Like
Because they make
they're
money.
huge blockbusters. That's what I'm saying. Like people, I don't know. It's like kind of like I don't know, like Sharknado, where it's like self-aware that it's a fucking ridiculous movie, but it's a low budget, so I kind of forgive it. But these things, they rake in millions and
Yeah,
millions
dude, they
and
make
millions.
so much money. Like it's
It's
gnarly.
because it's the way I see it. These movies and today, like, there's no fucking message in them. There's no like subliminal
Yeah, there
message.
is.
What is it? Like I said, they're dumb. Like you don't have to think about anything. Like you don't have to think like, what are they trying to sell me? Or
I
like,
think the only good thing about those movies is just that if you ever want to like just not ever think in like during movie,
But that's like literally like blacking out and like
yeah, like
'Cause-
like I would like if the next Fast and Furious movie like if there's one next year like in theaters, and like this COVID thing is a little more under control, and like Fidel's like, dude, we gotta go see it. I'm definitely gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna go, but I'm definitely getting fucked up right now before I leave.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
nah, dude.
Like
nah.
that's the only way like I'll be able to be like, fucking good movie.
I'm telling you right now, we are going to the next one.
All right, let me get a 6-pack because I'm gonna get fucked up.
All
off
right.
that.
Did you not see the trailer for the newest one coming out
This looks
with John
fucking
Cena?
dumb, dude.
Right? But that's what I don't
But
know.
okay, like there's films
John
that
Cena was in it.
I didn't see him.
What?
I didn't see.
All right, there's films like I don't know, like Mad Max that there's nothing in it that makes you like, oh my god, that's mind blowing. It's just entertaining the whole time. But this one, it's like, but it's not dumb. Like these are just dumb, dude. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, like they defy everything, gravity, fucking physics,
Logic.
It's just like, dude.
Family.
You really have to like when you say like, oh, it's time to like shut your brain off and like just be entertained. Like you
No,
really
it's
have
time to like
fucking,
leave your brain at home, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude. I don't think I could sit through any of those movies.
It's fucking amazing, dude. I'm telling you.
It's crazy to think about, like, the one that started it all and, like, how different it is from,
Oh yeah, it's
like,
completely
if you watch
different.
the first and
The
I
first
watched-
three.
I watched the first one like it was like a few months ago, and like I enjoyed it. Anything after that though, I didn't.
Not even Tokyo Drift.
the first, like, two, I don't remember the third one. I think I've only seen the first two. Like,
The third one's
in
Tokyo
its
Drift.
entirety. Which one? The second one was just.
The second one's called Too Fast, Too Furious with Ludacris.
Well, the first two I think are just, like, really, like, products of their time, where it's like street racing was, like, a huge thing.
Well, it's because of those movies. Like, it's because of the first movie that street racing, like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
became super
that's
popular.
another thing about this franchise that it's like.
But
That's kind of unforgivable for me because they spawned this like douchebag culture
yeah.
of guys that like I remember like after like high school, like I would like cause I like the car that I always choose to drive unfortunately is like a big time douchebag car.
Yeah.
But the reason I always get that car is because it's so economical.
Yeah.
Like it's a 4-cylinder and it's small. Like I could fill up my tank with like $30. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, that car is tied to that crowd of that movie has spawned.
Yeah.
Where it's like these fucking assholes that like they're going like 5 miles per hour and it's like so fucking loud and it's just like, dude, why are you like that?
Yeah. No, yeah, I get that.
But like, how do you explain the new ones? Like,
They turned
people are
into,
just going out building Transformers. and,
basically,
like,
they turned into superhero movies, dude.
Yeah, really, they did.
They turned into superhero
I'm
movies.
just waiting for the one where the cars become sentient.
Dude, I cannot wait for that.
Like the cars are just like
I cannot wait for. I can't wait
It's
for
all
them
an
to fight a
origin story
fucking
for
kaiju.
dude,
Transformers?
like I have an idea for one of the movies. I hope like who's putting these out? Universal.
Universal.
I hope they're listening. But
Oh, they're listening.
but
We'll tag them.
bring back Paul Walker. Hear me out.
Like for reals, like in real life.
As a car.
Oh
As a
my
car, dude.
god!
Put his subconscious in the car, dude. Download his subconscious into the
Dude.
car, dude.
Oh
Me and Birdie are putting it
god!
around.
Yes.
Me and Birdie are joking, but Fidel's probably like, damn, that is a good idea.
No, that's a fucking terrible idea. But I'm so down to watch that shit.
Oh, God.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that one day. Like how disrespectful they'll get. Like they're just like,
I can't wait.
dude, we need money. We're about to fucking get bankrupt.
Let's milk this fucking dead guy.
Like what the fuck do we do? Vin Diesel comes in the room. I got an idea, bro.
We're bringing
The
him back.
cars are part of the family, but guess who's part of the car?
Brian, homie.
Paul Walker.
His name's Brian, right?
Poor worker.
Walker.
All right, fuck that movie.
All right, you guys heard it here first, though, right? So if that movie, like in 10 years, comes out, I'll need you guys to back me up because I'm gonna need that alimony.
Fuck yeah. Damn, I want to watch Fast and Furious now. And I will say the first Fast and the Furious is like the only good remake of Point Break.
Yeah.
Because that Point Break remake was fucking garbage. Well, anyways, what are your choices, Birdie?
I don't have any.
No?
No. I kind of wanted just like to go off what you guys were gonna say, just because my bad. I had a feeling you guys had a bigger list than I would ever come up with, so I enjoyed going off that.
Okay, I'm going to take Birdie's spot. Dark Knight Rises.
There is one that I feel like you guys didn't mention though that I was like,
You're thinking about?
oh yeah, this is another one that's like people are like, ooh, I like it, and it actually ruins like some of my childhood.
Shrek?
Transformers was another one that like, dude, when that first movie came out, it made fucking millions. Like it made millions.
Would you consider it to be like universally loved though?
I would, yeah.
Yeah?
Like a lot of people went to go see those movies, dude.
Well, yeah, because it was the first time you see him like on the big
but
screen.
not just the first time, but the second time and the third
Yeah,
time
that's
and
true.
the fourth time. Like
But-
it did that so much that when Michael Bay abandoned it after the third movie, he came back just because of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like he came back. Like he was gonna give it to someone else, but they were like, but he like there's fucking interviews of this dude. Like he was like, no, I realized millions of people were coming back, so I came back too because I wanted some of that money.
Mm,
So-
okay.
So it was like,
I think some of them, Probably
but I am guilty of like watching those. Like I think I saw like the first 3.
I only saw the first 3. When I saw the third one, when I saw the second one, I was like, okay, it's not that good. I saw the third one, I was like, I fucking hate this movie.
Yeah, after the
And I
third one,
stopped.
like I just started getting a headache. I was like, ooh, fuck, this hurts.
And then I saw Bumblebee, and the only reason I saw Bumblebee was because Michael Bay wasn't directing it.
Bumblebee was actually a good one.
Yeah, that one was decent.
I feel like because it was so grounded.
Yeah.
Like it was so like, and the depiction they did of like
Ooh.
what's Cybertron?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that opening scene was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish they would just make a movie like that.
Yeah.
Like if they made the movie just that, like without them coming to Earth, and no human characters,
Yeah.
just like the Transformers going at it like on Cybertron. Like, dude, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Really quick, one thing that's always bugged me about those movies.
Did they suck?
Yeah.
I
No, I've only
hate
seen.
that they suck.
I think I've only seen 2. I don't
You've
remember.
only
I
seen
saw the
part two?
first. No, the first one and
Oh, the first 2.
some other one. I don't know if it was the second one. I don't remember anything from it. But it's like, okay, I'm gonna believe that there's like robots. I'm gonna believe that shit like that exists. But there's a scene where I think Shia falls like his character falls off a building. I think it was him. And Megatron or somebody catches him. And in my head, I was just like, that would have fucking broken every single bone in his body. And that's what I mean, like if you're gonna like,
It's hard to give that suspension of disbelief.
yeah, and like how badass would it have been like if Megatron caught him and it's like, oh dude, like he fucked him up, catching him, but he saved his life.
Like he accidentally killed him.
And yeah, and that's like one thing I want to like do, like say like praise to fucking
Allah?
I just praise to Allah. No, fucking Jesus Christ, I just had the name in
Him
my
too.
head.
Yeah, him too.
Man, that guy was crazy, homie.
I'm gonna tell.
Want me to tell you?
That Guillermo del Toro movie, The Robots. Pacific Rim.
Oh, okay.
That
The
was
first
good.
one. Yeah, no, I know. That's why I say I want to give it praise because, like, that's one of the few rare movies that these giant machines feel like they're fucking heavy and they're slow
Yeah.
and like they behave like how real giant robots would. And of course, the second one came in and it just did the complete opposite of that one, where it's like
Oh.
they're superhero.
Did you watch the second one?
I did, and I fucking
didn't?
hated it.
Yeah, I
No, I
watched it
didn't.
like because I think they put it on HBO for a while. Yeah, but I watched it too, and I was like, "Ooh, wow, this is fucking bad. This is terrible."
It really was, dude.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw that trailer,
It
I
was-
was like,
It was like watching a Power Rangers like Megazord, like Megazord's fighting and stuff like that. Like,
Which is so weird because like they can't do Power Rangers right, but they can do that.
yeah.
It's so weird.
yeah, I don't know, but I just remember like it was just a huge slap in the face of the first one. That was so grounded and believable. But yeah, I don't know. It was crazy because looking at these lists of like the top like movies of all time, the highest grossing movies, a lot of the ones that, like the top ones, I was like, yeah, like that's cool. This movie got the praise it deserved, and because a lot of them I did like, and I thought I was gonna like it was gonna be easy for me to choose. Like, oh, I hate this movie. I hate this movie. It was actually more difficult than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it was.
Because there was a lot. I was like, wow, I didn't know this movie was that popular. I didn't know this was like. There's a lot of movies that like I didn't think about that were gonna be on that list. But like I said, when you like have movies like Jaws and like you said like all these like famous movies and then you put like Black Panther on there, it's just like what the fuck? Like how? I don't know. But yeah. That's it. This is fun.
I think I think I would blame these like these movies that we're talking about, cause I didn't start getting into what real film was until like I don't know, like 2012 or 13. But all these movies that we're talking about, they came out around that time.
Yeah.
And I kind of like the fact that these movies came about because like I'm trying to say, they were kind of the reason why I kind of started diverting back into what's really out there. What's out there other than explosions and boobies? You know what I mean? Like, can I really feel something with a movie? You know, and then started discovering stuff like what A24 is putting out, or like what other like independent artists are out there making stuff, and like discovering all this. So it's like I think that's the main good thing, that these shitty, what we consider like shitty movies, but everybody else is like, oh no, it's so good, like, so I think that's something to kind of add on, that's not being hateful towards
yeah.
So I don't know, I'm kind of glad these like shitty stuff exists, because then I don't know, I would have probably just ended up watching more shitty stuff to this day, instead of trying to figure out what's really out there, or what's been out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Any final statement from you, Eddie?
The Dark Knight Rises sucks.
I'm surprised. I for sure thought you were gonna put this on the list, but I guess we've talked about it so much already.
I don't know, that one. Everyone I know liked it, but I have found like a lot of people like give it shit on the internet. So I was like,
I would say it's a polarizing film.
yeah, and I don't know.
I probably won't watch that. I said that already, but I probably won't watch that movie again. But I'm never gonna give like Christopher Nolan shit up for it.
Fuck that fool. For making that shit.
Okay, before we go, okay, go ahead.
I was gonna put Inception on this list too, because that's like another movie that, to me, that movie is fucking dumb.
Yeah,
It's like it's a stupid movie, dude. But it's probably the one movie that makes everyone feel smart for liking it.
That's true.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
there's people that actually are aware of that. Like they make that joke where it's like
I
seen some dude make a video and be like, this one's like so cool because it's like a thinker, and it's like,
yeah, dude.
I guess.
That's why I didn't put it on the list, because there's so many parodies of that movie, like the South Park episode where like it's a dream within a dream within a dream, and then somebody just comes out and says that's fucking stupid. Like that's why I didn't put it on the list. I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot. It's almost become like a parody because it's too like smug and full of itself.
I think that movie would have been great if it would have had a way lower budget.
Yeah, like it feels more like a psychological thriller.
If it was more of like a Memento,
yeah.
like if it had that budget and if it had that
That's what I mean. They gotta stop. Like they need to like stop giving Christopher Nolan money.
Being Christopher Nolan, like he's just like,
be like, hey motherfucker, like you're not getting any more money.
make something cool with this.
Yeah.
Before we end it, I want to get your guys' quick thoughts, because I finally watched it on Tenet.
Tenet?
Oh.
Me and Birdie watched that.
I almost put it on this list.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I didn't like it. Another one, I thought it was boring. I had to watch it twice.
See, that's the thing about Christopher Nolan. Like he has some fucking bangers that are like so high up there in my favorite movies of all time, but then he has like a few that are like garbage, like Dark Knight Rises, and then he has some that I'm just like whatever about, and like Tenet is one of those. And I remember me and Birdie watched. That's like the last movie we watched in theaters, huh?
Yeah.
And you weren't even there, dude.
No, I'm agreeing because I know what you guys did. Man, shut up! I was there in spirit.
I was there.
I was.
But we both felt like I don't know. We both left the theater like feeling kind of like underwhelmed by it.
Yeah.
And I think we both like kind of like I don't know. We expected a lot, but I don't know. I don't know if that's just because like the trailer or because it's Christopher Nolan or.
I feel like it was a combination of the two.
Or yeah, or like maybe we were just like really excited to like go to the theater again, but we both said the same thing, like, oh yeah, it'd be cool, like if we never watched that movie again, like I'd be okay with it.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I don't know, it was just a really underwhelming film. I didn't think it was bad at all, because visually and it was great
it looked
to look
badass.
at. Yeah, and the acting was great. All the characters did a good job, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. But
Yeah, I watched it twice just because I felt like I couldn't get sucked into it the first time, so I was like, I'll watch it again, and like I waited like a couple of days. On here, I watched it here.
Yeah, that's another thing about Christopher Nolan movies.
They're meant for theater.
Yeah, like you have to watch it in a
Yeah.
theater.
I'm pretty sure if I saw it in theaters, I'd probably have more appreciation for it.
At least visually.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's kind of like also one of those movies that's like, kind of like what we said with Inception. That's like, it's easy to make fun of. Not at anywhere near an Inception level, but like it's one of those movies that it's just like, I feel like people who like that movie, they're gonna be like, oh, like I'm fucking smart for liking this film,
Yeah.
you know. And the crazy thing, I don't feel like Christopher Nolan is trying to like, I don't know what he's trying to do. Like,
I think he's having like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
like,
Because he's a pretty good idea machine.
Yeah.
But there's like interviews that he's done where he's like, and you could look him up too, and he's like, he comes up with these ideas and they become too complex and too complex to translate onto like a script and to kind of find the right demographic for them. And he explains it because there's someone that asked him, like, do you ever feel like you're making a movie that's just like way too smart, that you're just like, you have to dumb down? And I could tell, like, in his, like, with his face expression, it's like, yeah, unfortunately, I come up with, like, this good shit, but there's too many people out there that are going to watch it if I do put it the way I want to put it out. And they're going to be like,
What?
yeah, like, I don't understand it, so I'm not going to recommend it. So
yeah.
it's not going to make him a lot of money. So I think that's what happened with, like, movies like Inception and all his movies after that. Because it's like, if you take a look at the concept, it's pretty complicated. Like, it's pretty complex to understand. But unfortunately, because of
The common intelligence.
because of people who like to go see Fast and Furious movies, you know what I mean? It's like,
My people.
why can't you just tell me what's going on? And Christopher Nolan's like, because I want you to figure it out, but unfortunately, I kind of have to put those things in because of you. So now my movie seems dumb,
You're welcome.
you know. But so I don't know. I feel like he's kind of, like I said, he's kind of like a double-edged sword when he comes up with an idea, because he's probably like, oh man, this is so cool, I can't wait to make it. Oh wait, I can't make it this way, because if I do, people are gonna be like, huh?
Yeah.
So I have to dumb it down, and I have to find out what level of intelligence the country is at the moment. So by the time I release it, people will be like, I get it. I think I get it. You know what I mean?
But yeah, and like even if it was like incredibly smart, say like it was just he didn't dumb anything down, like I feel like there's not any target audience for it, because I feel like if it's at that point where it's just like so smart, like it just wouldn't even, like, I don't know, it just wouldn't be fun, I guess, like, you know what I mean, like, but
I think he did it right with Memento.
Oh, I love that movie.
yeah, like he could definitely pull it off. But like I said, I think you're right with him, like having fun and like throwing his ideas out there.
Yeah.
But I also feel like it's like that doesn't always mean like it could be a great thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of directors that I fucking love, and they made some movies and I'm just like, oh, man, this sucks. Like Harmony Korine, dude, I love his older films, but like
Fuck Trash Humpers, dude.
even that film, like I loved it, dude.
Fuck that movie.
I love that film, dude.
No. No.
I can see why you don't like it.
I fucking hate that movie, dude.
But like he made what the Beach Bum, and what was the one before that? Spring Breakers.
Spring Breakers.
And like I wanted to like those movies so much, and like I was looking for like anything to grab onto, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, Spring Breakers was cool.
I think that unfortunately he got grouped into that where I think Christopher Nolan is heading. I hope he kind of diverges from that path. But I think he's heading into that group of directors where like they start out a certain way and then they just end up getting too cocky.
Yeah.
And they just end up getting like, because they just like I think the biggest warning sign for those directors is when you start seeing people like Selena Gomez in the movie, or or Harry Styles.
Wait, you become like this house, like when you start making art, like,
or when you start asking people like Travis Scott to like help you out with your score, and it's just kind of like you kind of like, to me that's a warning sign where I'm just like,
yeah,
man, don't
and
do that.
People lose it. They just lose their touch, and I think it's like natural. And
it's like the Dark Knight, dude.
Yeah,
It's like the Dark Knight. It's like you either die a hero
Or live long enough to become the
Or
villain.
live long enough
Yeah,
to
that's
become,
why, like,
or live long enough to become the Michael Bay.
What? Yeah.
You're the Diet Kubrick, or you live long enough to become the Bay.
I like that. I'm gonna steal that. That's mine now.
That's so tight for them.
I'm gonna get that tattooed across my chest.
Fuck all that, dude.
I'm gonna go to theaters without a shirt on. You're too dumb for my movies, bro. Have you fucking seen Inception? Because I can explain it to you in about 5 minutes.
Fuck, dude.
On that note,
I love black and white movies. My dick's big.
all right.
I'm just gonna make that a character,
Fuck it, dude.
like an indie fanboy filmmaker
Indie-
that's a douchebag.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You don't even know David Lynch. Suck my cock. I once breathed in David Lynch's exhaled smoke, so shut up.
Fuck, dude. Well, on that note, I want to thank everybody for sticking around and listening to us rant about these things. Thank you for checking us out, for keeping up with us. You know, like people still reaching out, letting us know they're enjoying the episodes. Like, that's awesome. Like, keep doing that. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at BetamaxULTD. Why are you smiling, Eddie?
I'm thinking about the Dark Knight Rises.
You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, anywhere you get your podcast. And we'll see you guys next time.
Fuck Dark Knight Rises.